Hi, I'm Gary from Outback Australia. Welcome to our first product review for 2015. Today we're looking at the iSavi Wideye iSatHub by Inmarsat, or the Hub as I'm going to call it throughout this review for obvious reasons. Ever been caught out of mobile coverage and can't get that call or message through? Well, this hub uses satellite phone network to make that call, access the internet or send that message no matter how remote you might be. And it's better than a satellite phone, and because you use your own smartphone. Before we go any further, I'd just like to, on behalf of Outback Australia, thank our good friends at TJM Alice Springs and the AST Group Australia for lending us this hub so that we can test it in real life conditions. Okay, so why would you buy one? Well, if you travel a lot in remote areas and you want to stay in contact wherever you are, be that with family or friends or for fun, or even for work, then this hub might be for you. If you're anything like us and you want to keep up with your social media, post to your blog, send texts, emails or even photos, then again this might be a good reason for you to consider a hub. So what's in the box? Well, apart from the usual collection of power cables, USB cables, you get the hub with the battery in two pieces, and you need to assemble this by following the instructions. And you also get a quick start guide that has got quite comprehensive notes, and you really need to read this properly. The other thing you get is a simple one-page instruction, guide on how to read the little LED lights that you get on the side of the hub here. And this is how you end up setting up or aligning the hub to the satellite. How do you use the hub? Read the instructions and read them carefully. That's probably the most important advice I can give you. Before you go, download the iSatHub control and voice apps, otherwise you're going to find it difficult and use up too much time and data downloading these apps. Okay, the next thing to do is to turn on the hub and let it sit there for about 5 minutes. After this, the next thing to do is to connect up to your Wi-Fi network through your smart device, so either your phone or your iPad. Use the LED lights that you can see here to help align to the satellites. Okay, we're inside now, but outside they will be green. So if you're not going to use the alignment function on the hub itself, then you can use the control app in the pointing assist function to help you get the best reception. The next important thing to do is to make sure that you've got auto updates turned off on your smart device. Again, if connected, all your apps will try and download and you'll use up your data very quickly. Okay, so it's very simple. Once you've done the alignment process and you've connected, or ready to connect, you push the connect button. You then use your device as you would normally, and when you're finished, then you simply press the disconnect button and that finishes your session. The other important thing to remember is that you can use the control app as you go along to monitor your usage, and that helps you keep a bit of a tab on data. Okay, so what are the pros and cons of the hub? The first thing is that it's compact, it's light, it's easy to use, and once you're used to setting it up, it's quite easy to get going. It's great for keeping in touch with family, doing your social media thing, for banking while you're in remote areas, but also for checking road conditions or making bookings whilst you're in remote areas. Okay, so what are the cons? Well, the purchase price is about twice that of a satellite phone. The initial setup alignment, as I said, can be frustrating, but read the instructions and it will soon get easier. Data is expensive. It comes at $5 a megabyte, it's about 50 cents to send a text, and it's $1 a minute for talk time. You're not only paying for the technology here, remember, but also for the convenience. The other thing is the hub has to be stationary whilst it's in use. Okay, to summarise the hub. The iSavi Wideye satellite hub is easy to use, and if you have a need to keep in contact for business or for pleasure, then this device might suit you down to a T. It's not cheap, it comes at around $1,800, but it can do so much more than a satellite phone and enables you to use your own smartphone to talk, send messages, photos and browse the web. Data is expensive and you'll have to keep an eye on how much you use it. Importantly though, you can use any Wi-Fi enabled device. That could be your smartphone, your tablet device or even your PC to connect to the outside world. So we reckon these will take off, especially for gadget-minded people like us. Thanks for watching. See you next time.